Welcome, everybody, to the Couch Co-op Podcast. We are live today from the bowels of hell because it's literally 95 degrees outside and 87 in my bedroom. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Oh, God, it is so fucking hot right now. So yeah, we're going to get Silver in here, and probably this is going to be a quicker one because I don't want to die of heat exhaustion. Alright, let's get Silver in here before I die. Where are you, Silver? Alright, there you are. How's it going, sir?
Yeah, that was actually pretty good.
See? Told you, man.
Yeah, that was actually pretty damn good, especially the fucking Disturbed imitation cover. I like that one. That was pretty damn good.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, I was surprised. That's how I found him, that song, because they actually like the reel for it, and I was like, that is fucking
nice.
Cool, ain't it? Yeah, so welcome to the Couch Co-op Podcast for the beginning of August. This is the first half, and man, this summer is flying by. So for one, Silver, I've got a surprise for you, Silver. Today, I've actually got a joke game.
He's got a joke game.
You know what the joke game name is?
Go on. I might have gone past it.
We're gonna check out the game. Play with my balls.
Yeah. Okay, I did see that, and I didn't take a look at it because I was like, okay, I can already see what kind of game that's gonna be. Fucking taking to Mickey, but yeah. Of course.
The funny part is it has nothing to do with sexual stuff at all. It's literally
despite that thumbnail.
Yeah.
that thumbnail is it's come on.
I mean, come on, guys.
Come on.
Sometimes you just gotta check out my balls. It's fine.
Oh my god. But no, thankfully, thank God, it is literally just, well, yeah.
A lot of bouncing of balls.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Or as Steam would tell me, it's like Spyro the Dragon. Yeah. That's exactly what it's like, Steam.
Steam.
Or Overcooked. Yes. Overcooked, where you smash your balls together.
Steam, go drunk, you're home.
Yes, exactly. But all right, with that out of the way, I don't know how many games that Silver has to talk about, but I in particular have
12.
You have what?
12. Because I found 8, and then I found 4 earlier. Oh, do you mean games that I've played?
Yes. That's what that.
Well.
Spoilers, Silver. Spoilers.
Well, I didn't even say any of them, so who cares?
I know.
Well, games I've played. Well, I have been playing Diablo 4's season. I will say that once you hit 50 plus.
Yeah.
Or when you hit World Tier 3 Nightmare, holy shit. Like, everything that drops is now sacred tier shit. It's fucking insane. Like, I've gotten some pretty decent firepower for my character, and I've hit 61, I think, already. I'm like, dude, I only started this character just about a month ago, and look at that. I'm not even playing seriously. I'm just playing very casually, and look at that.
And that's why they said that the drops were going to change drastically in season 4, and they weren't kidding.
Yeah, they were not kidding. Holy fuck! Legendaries drop every time you do kill something big, or even an elite. Holy shit! It's just insane.
So I do want to mention to everybody, yes, I know my camera is very dark. There is absolutely nothing I can do about it right now. It is absolutely sunny outside, and if I close my window anymore, I will die. So if you'd like me to die instead, I could do that, but I prefer not to.
No, you're the host. I can't do this for myself.
Exactly.
I can't turn your stream off.
So, apologies, you're gonna have to deal with it being a little dark today. So yeah.
Deal with it.
Yeah, but we can both agree, I feel like Diablo actually has improved. Well, Diablo 4 has definitely improved since launch.
I'll agree now. Yeah, it is definitely more enjoyable now compared to what it was last year.
Yeah, and I can't wait for the
Uh,
expansion because usually I know that it's not the same people, but even in Diablo 3, the expansions were way better than the base game.
oh yeah, Reaper of
So
Souls was actually pretty good.
yeah, so my hope is that when they drop the expansion in October, that it just takes the game to a whole nother level, and I feel like it will. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
it will. So, all right,
Fingers crossed, I suppose.
all right. So, do you want to talk about your game for? You've got one main game you have to talk about, right?
Yeah, the introductory hour of Conscript. It's just an introductory hour, though. It's just more like first impressions more than anything, really.
That's fine. That's
Um,
we are okay with that.
Well, of course, we know the game is in pixel style graphics, which definitely works to its advantage, in my opinion. Everything is very clear, very visible, so you can tell what's interactable and what isn't. There's a very neat little highlight, just in case, you go close to it and you're like, oh, okay, so I can interact with this, or I could break this, or I can shoot that.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. And yes, it definitely has that like World War One vibe where shit's going down. You're in the middle of a bloody conflict of the French versus the German Nazis, or technically Germans at that point. They weren't Nazis yet, but
Yeah.
It's whatever.
They were
it's
in,
war. Who
they
fucking
were in
cares?
training at that point.
It's war. Who cares what they were? And did they,
Yes, exactly.
what's done is done.
Yeah.
But yeah, so far, I'm not a fan of the combat, unfortunately. I don't know whether it's me or if it's the game or not. I can't quite tell yet. But aiming is a bit of an annoyance. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Maybe it's because I have a heavy controller in my hands, which is the Steam Deck. maybe it is just me.
That's true.
And I also don't like the fact that melee weapons are breakable, but I guess that makes sense. I mean, it has survival elements. So I'm like, well, yeah, you have limited supplies. You have to manage your gear. There's of course there's charge attacks and stuff. I've only killed a couple of German Nazis so far, but other than that, I haven't done too much yet. I haven't got to the meat of the game just yet, but I've found out that you save the game at like these lanterns.
Yeah.
And pretty cool. And there is a storage system, I think. Yeah. From what I know, actually, wait. Yeah, there is a storage system in it. I think it's actually unlimited storage, which is pretty damn neat in comparison to Resident Evil, where it'd be limited storage, so you could only store a certain amount of items. But hell, are you really gonna store that many items in a game like this? No, not really.
No, probably not.
Let's be honest, you're probably not. Voice acting's good though, from what I've heard so far. Spot on, and you definitely get the vibe that you're basically. Hell, you're in fucking no man's land, basically. Literally is where you are. Yeah. So you're going through this journey with this French soldier, and of course you gotta go look for your brother. And it definitely it starts there when you find them, and I won't say any more than that. So first impressions, good. It's good so far, but we'll see. As I play more, I'm waiting for an update.
Well, the good part is that we do this again in 2 weeks, so we can hear your update as it goes along. That's the best part about doing this twice a month. Honestly, one, it doesn't become an over bloated, 4-hour podcast. And two, if we start a game and we play more of it next time, we can talk more about it next time. So what? So your initial impressions are just positive.
Yes, they're positive for now. Yeah, positive for now.
Yeah, because you don't need to give a score if you haven't played enough to give a score. But
nah, of course not.
All right, so in my case, shut up, phone. I have played one enough for an initial impression, and another one enough to give a score. So,
and I guess I finally got into Gloomwood's new update. I finally found out where the location was. I couldn't find it for the life of me until I looked it up where the hell it was, and I was like, oh, it's literally at the beginning of the fucking market area that I entered, like, I don't know, fucking months ago, and I'm like, ah, shit, it was there all along. Fuck.
So,
Well, I'll talk about that after you talk about your stuff.
okay, so first impressions is Union of Gnomes. Okay, so
yes.
Okay, so you want to see a wild and wacky game? You found it. I actually went into this with like no expectations whatsoever because I've ran into a lot of very cheap knockoff versions of deck builders because you know there's a million of them at this point, and
Oh yeah.
and I've definitely figured out that this game is a step above the rest when it comes to
Oh,
its,
yes.
its humor and its mechanics. Okay,
Just look at
because
those animations in that trailer.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
and also it's not easy either. Because there's a food mechanic, and depending on the cards you have in your deck, the more food you have to bring with you for your companions. And if you don't feed them, the cards will literally get taken out of your deck because the gnome associated with the card will faint. So you literally have to try and build the best deck possible, but have enough wieners in your deck to be able to feed them to keep them alive, so you keep them in your deck. Because if they starve, then you're not allowed to play the card anymore. Now, obviously, as you go along, you pick up more cards, but like you know, you're trying to balance between building a deck, keeping all the gnomes alive, and actually pushing the story forward. Which I feel like the narrative is a big touch in this game over most of the ones that I play because this one actually has like an overarching narrative to kind of push everything forward. As in, like, I love Slay the Spire, which, you know, especially Patreon people know that. But
That's almost non-existent story-wise.
yeah, it's
From
got
what
a
I've
very,
noticed,
very
I've seen.
nuanced and very, like, slim story.
Vague.
Yeah, where this one has like a big fantasy story based on like a alternative version of Snow White, and you know she's an evil like mind controlling singing lady, and it's fucking great.
That's actually a pretty wacky take on Snow
Yeah,
White.
so honestly, my initial impression, which I do plan on playing more of this when it's not 100 degrees in my room, that's what kind of what holds me back from playing some games this summer is just the outright heat. But yeah, my impressions so far are very positive. I probably will do a follow. I'm not gonna say probably. I will do a follow up review on the 15th and the 16th. Sorry, when we do this again and have a more in depth look at the game. All right, so talk about the Gloomwood here real quick, Silver.
Yes, I think it's called the Underport. Yes, the Underport. So, if I recall, it's like it's like a more not to be punny or anything, but it's like a very gloomy part of the city itself. So there's a lot where the sewers are and where the factories are based, from what I've seen so far. And apparently, in like the darkness of the tunnels is where you can finally encounter the Crowmen, which are like these tall, mutated humanoids that basically are half crow, half human, fucking freaky looking fuckers. If you look at the latest patch notes, I think it actually shows you images of the said crowmen, as well as the return of another type of enemy that was actually in the demo.
Yeah.
Because in the demo you could actually go to the like you start at like the main city. It's vastly different from the official early access version of the game. The prologue is vastly different, like in terms of like the like where you start and how you progress. It's vastly different. Yeah, those things. Yeah, creepy fuckers. At least the rats don't attack you in this game, which There's a huge plus. Rats don't attack you, but you can use them as like little distractions or even
What you
trap
don't
factors if
what you don't want to chase
you
after them?
bastard. Yeah, I don't want those fuckers chasing me. No. But I haven't encountered one yet. But I have come across like a little in-game. Well, I wouldn't even call it a cutscene, but it's more like an uncountable trigger where you like first enter the tunnel and then you hear like these huntsmen, which are the main bad guys of the of Gloomwood itself. Um, they're like encountering a crowman supposedly, and the crowman just like one shots this guy and then just kills him outright and fucks off. And then he's like, "What the fuck killed him?" There's no like, you just hear like this like slashing sound
Yeah.
behind this gate, and you just see this guy just drop dead, and like, what the fuck killed him? What killed him? I mean, they take some damage. You can only one shot them with a shotgun up close.
All right, so I expect a update on that, Silver, when we reconvene. All right, so here's the one I've actually got a full-fledged review for. That is Gestalt, Steam and Cinder.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this game is I would say, like, as it says in the Steam description, if you like 16 and 32-bit games, this game is, like, gonna feel like home for you, right? Yeah, I would say it's like a mixture of like Sega CD / like Sega Dreamcast Sega Saturn's like graphical fidelity, but with like a great Metroidvania feel, good characters, definitely a awesome skill tree, and a very compelling story that is not just like, wow, let's go kill things. No, the characters are all really well written. You can definitely tell somebody who really likes story-based adventures, Dodger, was involved in the making of this game, because she was. Dodger and Jesse Cox, both from the Co-optional podcast, were part of the development of this game, and that's cool shit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, especially that boss fight the first boss fight.
Yeah,
that's pretty wacky, wasn't it?
Yeah, and like I said, I've played a little more past that. I haven't totally beaten it or anything, but I don't feel like that's necessary. I played enough of it to be able to tell you. It is fantastic. Look, you can see Dodger and Jesse in the video above. Like I said, they are part of the actual development team for the game. They are also working on an FMV game, which also gives me great joy, if you know me. But yeah, this game is fucking excellent. It's probably going to end up being one of the best and most solid indie games of the year. It's a very reasonable price for a very well-polished and well-thought-out game, and I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. It is excellent. Excellent. As long as you don't mind.
Pretty damn high praise.
As long as you don't mind, like, the game's not like a kiddie game. It's not gonna hold your hand, but it's also not punishingly difficult either, right? It's in that middle ground where if you make a mistake, you could die, but if you're careful and think about what you're doing, you can go through the game rather nicely. And maybe if Gundam's at Best Buy for $10, you can buy it and do a review for us. I'd love to hear your thoughts on
it. Golem, you mean? You said Gundam.
Oh, Gollum, sorry.
Yeah, because I would never buy that game. No, it's not even a game as far as I'm concerned.
But Silver would accept donations though. So if you want to donate to the Silver Fund and send him a copy of the game, he'd be glad to play it for the channel.
Oh, screw off.
What?
No. I already won your bet. I finished the
this is the audience, not me. This is the audience, not me, Silver. I technically wouldn't be doing anything. So when the Hello Kitty game comes out, if somebody wants to purchase that for Silver, he will totally review it for the channel. Maybe
Oh,
maybe
bugger off.
maybe his dad will play it with him. I mean,
Oh, bugger off.
that'd be pretty funny though, wouldn't it? See your dad playing Hello
No.
Kitty.
No. It bloody wouldn't. Maybe for you lot, but it wouldn't be funny for me.
My mom would have played Hello Kitty with me. She would have. She wouldn't have cared. She would have been like, "All right, roll a joint, let's play." She wouldn't.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, while you two were like spliffed out your freaking heads, yeah.
Yeah, we would.
Yeah, you wouldn't be doing it sober, fuck no.
Dude, you know how many hours me and my mom played Sonic Spinball because of stuff like that? Oh my god. It's like, whoa, man.
Hours and hours.
Hours and hours, man. But,
Yeah.
alright, so let's move on to our topic section. So the topic for this month is a very simple one, and if you're out there, either on YouTube or here live with us, there is something that you can actually, be a part of as well in this conversation. We're going to talk about our 3 games that we want to finish that are in our backlog. Top 3 games sitting in our backlog right now that we haven't touched or haven't finished. We're leaving that open. And you desperately want to finish because we've put it off for too long. So we'll start.
There's a lot of them, but
So we'll start.
down by 3.
We'll do this award style. We'll go back and forth, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. What is Silver's number
okay.
3?
Have a look.
Oh yeah.
What do I have to tell you?
Well, I mean, come on, man.
Fine. It's Pathfinder Kingmaker.
Okay.
It's been out long enough where, like, oh, you should have finished it by now. Like, yeah, well, I'm not exactly familiar with Pathfinder's mechanics and stuff like that. It's a bit more complicated compared to D&D, believe it or not. Those that have never played Pathfinder in any, shape or form, it is a lot more complicated, but it also is more than just an RPG. It's not just an RPG. It's also, well, technically, it also has like castle management. No, it's castle management. There's a lot of like management, that kind of stuff. Holy crap! It can get very busy, and there's also there's like time limits for certain things too. And I'm like, I don't like time limits, but hey, I'll manage. That's one game that I did start playing, and then I haven't. I mean, I do have it installed right now, so I do intend to try to finish it at some point. Because I'm like, yeah, I finished Baldur's Gate 3, so maybe I should go back to this and, try to play through this and finish it as well. Like, look, I started it so long ago, and I'm like, yeah, it is time.
There you go.
It's time I got on with it.
So obviously, me and Silver don't have identical taste in games. But my first game on this list here is something that Silver has also played. The number 3 on my list is Sea of Stars.
I have it, but I haven't actually played it yet.
See, that's the problem, right? I've owned it. I backed this game for years. I have owned it, and I have not went through it, and there's no excuse why. Because
have you actually played a little bit though? Even just a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah. See, you're already doing better than me. I haven't even booted it up or installed it.
They're adding a co-op mode, Silver.
No.
Yeah, they're adding a co-op mode.
Maybe that could be our game to go through for a long play, huh?
Yeah. So Sea of Stars is like one of those games that I love the concept of enough where I literally backed it, and then I was like, and then when it came out, I was so backlogged with everything else that I never ended up playing it. So I feel like sometime very soon that has to change.
I'm always backlogged though. No matter what, I'm always fucking backlogged. That's the problem.
Well, yeah, I mean, think about it this way, Silver. At least you don't have like the obligation sitting on you to cover things within a month. So I get to the point I get to the point where I have at the end of the month, and I'm like, I've only got to cover 15 games this week.
You see, that might help though. That might help me be more structural, because you know that the whole bet with you, with me, and you, with the either you play and finally finish Cyberpunk after 2 fucking years, or you play Golem, and I'm like, no, 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 I'm finishing Cyberpunk. I'm fucking finishing Cyberpunk.
See?
See, that gave me motivation to fucking finish the damn game.
So what's the next bet gonna be? Okay, Silver. You have
Oh god.
you have to play through Sea of Stars by the end of September,
Oh
or
god.
I'm getting you a
Dude.
copy of Suicide Squad for you to play.
Dude, no, no, that's even. I mean, that
I-
isn't as bad as.
No, I'll get it. I'll get it for. I'll get
Praise
it.
that.
I'll even do it better. I'll get it for you for the Xbox. And send you the money to buy
Oh
it.
god. Oh god.
Because we know how regions work, and I can't directly buy it for you. But
Oh
like-
god. No.
you have to review it if you don't finish it. It's not
I
that
have to
long of a
play-
game. It's not that long. It's like 25 hours, Silver. And you got like what, a month and a half? No, two whole months to finish it.
Sea of Stars. Ah,
Yeah.
but
No, actually, but listen, Silver.
my backlog. My
I-
backlog.
Okay, hold on. You know what? Okay, fine. You know what? I'm gonna say that you have to finish the game that's number 1 on your list. Okay, but we're gonna talk about number 2 real quick. Okay.
Okay.
Divinity
Okay,
Original
that
Sin.
I might be able to do.
Divinity.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we both played a lot of this game.
Yep.
It's just
I've
we've
got
never.
120 hours in it, and I
We've
have never gotten past Act 2.
Yeah, so you know what? We're both in the same boat on this one. This one is a game
Actually-
I should have played by now and finished.
Actually, I think I'm still in Act 1, and that was on the original version of the game, not the definitive edition. That means I have to play it all over again. Fuck. But yeah, this game.
Now-
Wow. What
now-
can I say that hasn't already been said?
Now, I do remind everybody that before we started playing D&D with Dan, originally the Fridays were supposed to be trying to get this game done. So,
Mm-hmm.
technically, this was supposed to be our D&D night, quote unquote. It just turned into something else.
Yep. This was a game we played for quite a few weeks, and then we encountered a very strange duplication bug.
Yeah, I'm willing to go back to it anytime, but it's probably going to be a couple months. It'd probably be a good, like, winter game. Got nothing better to do
Yeah.
outside, you know.
Yeah, right?
Or between campaigns and D&D with Dan. Like, you know, if there's ever a break in between, we can try and fit
Yeah.
that in.
Yeah.
That'd probably be a good
That's a
idea.
good idea.
But alright,
Yeah.
I totally agree with your number 2. Alright, my number 2 actually might surprise a few people, because I don't know how many people actually watched me play it, but I actually really enjoyed my time with it and need to go back, is the Thermaturge.
Ah, yes, that game.
Yeah, so,
Surprised I have a 7 and 8 year old game on my fucking list. You think I'd have something older? Well, no.
I mean, this game literally
Yeah.
came out this year, so I'm not that far off,
Yeah, Thaumaturge, yeah.
but
Yeah, I've seen some footage of this game.
it's actually, if you like, well, it's an isometric RPG, but with, like, turn-based combat and, like, demons that help fight on your side, and it's fucking
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
And
it's a
it-
pretty neat mechanic, yeah.
So, this is one I definitely want to get back and play more of.
Definitely has a cool little look to it.
And Silver's...
Rockstar definitely suits it.
Silver's number 1 really shouldn't be too much of a shock to everybody. Haha. It's
Very nice there.
System Shock remake, which is this one I'm gonna hold you to, Silver. Fine, if you don't finish this by end of September, you're playing Suicide Squad with me all the way up till the end.
Oh, I was gonna say, if
No,
I was
you
just
don't-
by myself, then that'd be a hell of a lot worse.
Nope, you gotta play it with me though, and you can't play as
Oh, that
Harley
one.
Quinn.
Oh, fuck you.
You gotta play as King Shark.
No,
Yeah, you gotta
No.
play as King Shark
Yeah.
the whole time.
I don't like his mechanic. I prefer Harley Quinn.
Well, you can play as anybody but Harley because I got Harley.
I'd rather play by myself than if I can't play as Harley.
No, you can play as Deadshot. Deadshot's alright.
No, it's not. He's boring.
The game's fucking boring. Make up your mind. Right?
Look, the only reason why Harley is so fun to play is because of two reasons. One, her personality, and two, she has a grappling hook. Dude. What's the fuck you like about a grappling hook? and, and Boomerang, or whatever the fuck you know his name is.
Alright, and
Boomerang is dull because of his,
And my number one game to go back to is Indica.
Oh, I thought you would have finished that by now. It isn't that long, is it?
I don't know. I don't know. I can't. I only played it for 2 hours, but that 2 hours was fucking wild, man. It was incredible. Incredible journey.
I think it's like 8 hours, maybe? Maybe.
Yeah, so I got quite a bit to go through. But yes, this is on my backlog, and I want to finish it.
I've been so half tempted to find a playthrough of that, but I'm like, no one I usually watch has played it yet, so I'm like,
well, if my Patreon guys would like to see me play it, maybe we can get through it there. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, guys. Yeah. Yeah, but it's a very wild game, and only because of those wild ideas, I really enjoy it. And I'm totally down to play it by myself, on a live stream, on a Patreon stream, whatever, because the game is just that fucking enthralling to play. So,
and also just watching the gameplay trailers is just like, what the hell is this? Or is with those camera angles like taped to people's heads?
Yeah.
What is that?
You want to finish Hades and Fallout 4? I mean, I never started Fallout 4, so that's... The tactics games with the what?
The DOF. I don't think that rings a bell, unfortunately. I mean, I finished Fallout 4 long ago.
I never started it, so I can't finish a game I never started.
Well, thankfully it is on Game Pass, so...
Fallout 76 is literally the only Fallout game I've ever played. Oh, sorry, Fallout New Vegas I've played. Sorry.
Oh yeah, New Vegas is great.
But I feel like Indica and Thermaturge are probably going to end up being on my end of the year list. Oh, the tactics games with the dog. Which one is that? But yeah, they're probably going to end up on my list, so I'd like to finish them so I could be more concrete with my list at the end of the year. Because, to be honest with you, the only game that's really on my list right now for, like, top games of the year is Unidin Chronicles 100 Heroes, because that game's fucking incredible. Fully voice-acted characters, 100 characters are fully voice-acted in a JRPG, and have all different personalities and different interactions between characters. It is fucking wild.
Oh. The voice acting must have cost them a lot of money.
And it's so good, though. They're not even badly voice acted. The dub is not bad.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
It's so sad.
Cost them a pretty penny.
It's so sad the creator died before the game even came out, though. That's fucking...
Yeah. That always fucking sucks, man.
Oh, Wargroove! There we go. Wargroove 2 is coming to Game Pass in like a week.
Wow. Ray will be disappointed, and so will very much that you haven't finished that. But that is a challenging game, though. I from what I've heard about that game.
Yeah, Wargroove 2 is coming to Game Pass along with what did they say? Mafia Definitive Edition is coming on the 12th.
Yes, which is a surprise. And apparently that one was actually handled well, but the Mafia 2 Definitive Edition was handled very poorly, which is baffling.
All right, you know what? I'm adding a new segment to this. What's coming to Game Pass? Okay,
that could definitely be a once a month thing at least.
Yeah, we're adding to it. Dungeons of Pittsburgh. All right. This is all for July. Let's go to August.
I'm like, all right, yeah, we're just plugging this in. This is very unplanned, unscripted. Not that I know that any of this is scripted to begin with. Fuck that shit.
Okay, so
I have started playing.
they-
I have actually started playing Kunimitsu, by the way, or Kunitsu. Sorry, I actually did stop playing that.
yeah, I've heard about that. I'm thinking about doing that at the end. Let's maybe because people like free games, right? Okay, so definitely they've already announced that Mafia is coming on August 13th.
Yeah, I heard
Okay.
about that from GameRanks, I think.
So Creatures of Ava is coming the 7th. Sopa Tale of the Stolen Potato, which I have no idea what that is. Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy is coming August 8th,
which is quite surprising, honestly.
Wow. Madden 25, which is going to give players a 10-hour free trial if they have Ultimate, which is I know Silver. I actually like Madden. But yeah, Wargroove 2 comes out on August 15th. Atlas Fallen, which is the 22nd. That's the game where you could literally surf on sand.
Oh, that, yeah.
And another game from Mermich and Ray, Core Keeper 1.0.
I know. I'm like, but I already own it.
Yeah, but you can play it on Xbox. You can play it on Xbox with crossplay.
Oh, that's cool.
And
Although,
the 1.0
world full of stuff they've ruined. Just kidding.
Yeah, but they basically like it's gonna make it so you can play it with your friends anywhere, and it's the 1.0.
That's
version,
pretty cool.
So it's cool. All right, and we'll check out the Prime stuff at the end. But let's get to the favorite part for most people: the games that are coming for the next 2 weeks.
Prepare for some strange indie stuff, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, there's a mixture. I mean, it's not all fucking,
There wasn't a single AAA game. Of all the games I looked at in the first 15 days.
Did I find any AAA? I don't think I did. No, I don't think there's.
Neither did I. I mean, I looked all the way to the 16th, and I was like, "Wow,
there's AA.
It's all just indie stuff." I mean,
yeah, because in the second half you have Star Wars and stuff. So I mean, like.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And what is it? Visions of Mana comes out. So we do have some bigger stuff coming out there. But let's oh yeah, that's great. Silver's first game, I actually have the link saved because I found it before the stream. That's funny. So okay, Fields of Mystria, which is a Stardew Valley style game. I was checking this out before we even started.
And guess what, Tim? It's cute.
Yeah, it's cute. We have done it. We have reached cute.
I expected a more annoyed response.
Nah, I'm okay with that.
Because of marriage.
I'm on camera. Come on. There, give me. Yeah, I got a little bit lighter for a second. That's cool. I'm fighting with my camera today.
Stupid thing.
Any type of light and it just dims the fuck out of it. But I think people can deal with it. I'm sorry. Yeah, but what this is definitely like a almost Game Boy Advance style Stardew Valley type clone, right?
Yeah, that did give me that vibe. Yeah.
It seems to have a little more to it than just being a plain out Stardew Valley clone either. It seems
those are a life sim RPG.
Yeah. Which I think a lot of people would like. My daughter would flip over a game like this, obviously. Anything where I'll make sure to see Silver gets it first this month. Yeah, I've added it to the wish list. Look at that. Silver got his first one.
Hey, holy shit, dude! You know how long it's been since I've got one of them?
Oh yeah, and Silver, you gotta check the games of the month.
Oh shit! Right, I'll go do that.
So while I do my turn, we'll do that. All right. Let's see. My first one, because all mine are in alphabetical order. I mean, sorry, in date order because I am a masochist. Thalassa, Edge of the Abyss, which came out today. Peggy 7. Which is a first-person psychological drama set under the ocean.
Really puts things into perspective.
I've really hit my niche with these type of games like this. I really have. When it comes to like these narrative style psychological games, I think I've definitely found my sweet spot.
I'm surprised I didn't find that one, but that's probably because it's already out. I try not to look for games on the day of we do the podcast because I'm like, that's kind of cheating.
Well, I mean, it's the first, technically, right? So not everything will technically be out. I don't even think this is technically out yet. Oh, it is. Never mind.
All right.
But it has one review, so I don't know if I could really tell people to go out and buy it now. It has one review, and I don't have any idea if it was positive or not. But no, I've actually saw this game at the PC Game Awards. I mean, the PC gaming show during the summer, and it looked interesting. So I'm happy it finally came out.
Right. Well, I can tell you the review score for the pick of the month.
Okay.
All right. So I think mine, or is it Mindless? I'm sorry, I have to go find the thing again. There it is. Yeah, Mine's Beneath Us.
Yep.
Has 83 very positive reviews, and Conscript has 359 very positive reviews.
So you win.
So, there you go.
Yeah, mine came out yesterday. I kind of screwed myself on that one.
but they are both very positive, which is what we love to hear.
Exactly. So
there you go. Support those devs now.
Was it Angelic the Chaos Theater Prelude? I'm guessing this is a free prelude.
Yes. The actual game comes out later, but hey, it's a prelude. It still technically counts. Even if it is a prelude, it still counts.
It's alright. It's alright. It's alright.
If it actually has a release date, it counts.
Yes, it does. As long as the release date is in the month and time frame it's supposed to be, Murmich.
Don't be mean.
He was terrible about that.
yeah, you're not wrong. Hey, well, understandable though, because sometimes they change the freaking game's release dates.
But
they have done it to some of the games.
I will say this is the worst name for a developer and publisher. Metaverse
games. I didn't even look at that.
Hey, listen, Silver, we're all going meta. Okay, so you want to talk about cuteness? How about from the publisher of Untitled Deuce Game? We've got Thank Goodness You're Here.
Yeah.
It's a slapformer.
Excuse me?
It's called a slapformer. I'm not kidding.
What the fuck? Kind of it. Oh my word.
And it's set in northern England in a town called Barnsworth.
Yep, I have no idea what that is. Well, it's north.
Yeah, so you play as a traveling salesman.
Okay, yeah. It is a very nostalgic art style about it.
Oh, you
I remember this.
You played the demo for it? Let's maybe nice.
Nice.
But doesn't it look great, Silver?
It does, honestly. It looks very, very comedic. You definitely have a good laugh out of that.
Yeah, see?
Big Ron's Big Pies.
I mean, listen, it's Murmich would get a kick out of it. I'd have to send that one to Murmich.
Right.
Alright. Let's see, what's next on Silver's list? We've got Moonfire, a Seeker's Saga. Moonfire.
Which ironically has nothing to do with a moon.
I was gonna say, not Moonfire,
I know, I'm taking a piss.
Dark fantasy saga of celestial magic and violence devoted to talking animals.
Welcome to Melenthia, a new
Yeah.
where choice and fate will shape your
Yeah, a game where you don't play as humans for fucking change, just kidding.
Every furry's wet dream.
found without any memories.
Splooch.
Yeah, see? Yeah, oh!
I had to. I can't be too rowdy though, because I have company.
That's fine.
But
Sad face.
You can splooge with the best of them.
At least I can be vague
Oh wow,
with my words.
that is definitely like Rule 34 hentai furry material.
Oh, hush you.
No, I'm talking about like the art style. I could totally see somebody mistranslating it. That's what I meant. Not the game itself. Not the game itself.
Good point. Good point.
I wasn't talking about the game itself.
here we find ourselves.
Good point. But from what I saw, I was like, well, it doesn't say it as adult content.
No, it's not. It actually
Sure,
says
add
it's
it to the list.
it says it's a clicker game.
Yeah, visual novel style too. That's kind of why I added it there. It was like, ooh,
All right,
It's-
Silver,
I haven't seen
you better be
visual novels.
buying this, bro. Better be buying it.
we'll see how much it is when it comes out.
Probably very cheap. I would imagine. I would say $7 to $10,
Yeah,
maybe
15.
15 would probably be the highest.
Yeah, 10 to 20 quid, I'd say.
All right, next on the
That's my
list is
guess.
Deviator.
Deviator.
Okay, so I usually give games shit for looking like Hollow Knight. But this looks like somebody took the idea of Hollow Knight and actually expanded upon the vision included in Hollow Knight and tried to take it and make it something their own. One, the art style is not a clone, it is very well done actually. And it seems more of like they've given you more abilities than you would get with Hollow Knight.
Yeah, hopefully it actually, hopefully gameplay wise, it doesn't, you know, have too many similarities.
Well, it seems to have like
But of course,
a really good parry system. So, and you can actually get other weapons. So you can get like a great sword and stuff like that. I looked into this before I put it on the list because there's so many of those like very close imitation games, and I don't want to give people that type of vibe where it's like,
Yeah.
hey, look at this blatant knockoff, play it. No, but this looks
yeah,
very
because
looks like something where they're trying to go for something similar but make it their own. So yeah, and
as long as the story is totally different, then yeah.
yeah, and it comes out tomorrow, and it's gonna be a whopping $6.99 or $10 for the deluxe edition. I don't think it's very expensive.
No, in fact, I'll just get the deluxe edition just to, you know, support the devs.
Yeah, so I would say
And
that's
hey, you get that beautiful soundtrack.
$6.99, man. I thought that was a hell of a price. Because the game doesn't look like a cheap piece of shit either, and I hate that. I look through these trailers like crazy because sometimes you can see like a card for it that looks really good, but then you watch the trailer and it's running at like 3 frames a second. So we try and avoid those.
Yeah, right.
All right, so survival adventure mystery with turn-based combat and escape the parameters that change with every new 1 to 2 hour run. A visual novel that can be played like a speed run.
Mm-hmm. Prism.
How unique! Ha!
What
I
a
did
strange
not say.
spelling for-
I did not say the I word. Haha, guys. Yeah, unique.
Yay! How interesting.
Oh fuck.
How
damn it.
intriguing.
Yeah, that's better. We'll go with that.
Sorry, Jim.
No, I just caught us doing that eventually, and I was like, we really need to stop.
Yep. Yeah, that's why I try not to say the same word
So this is like
more
a
than twice.
this is like a choose your own adventure style.
Oh yeah, I'm a
visual
huge fan of those kind of games. Yeah.
I used
mean,
to
how
own.
the hell would you say that acronym? Siwira? I don't know.
Yeah.
Siwa? Yeah, Siwa.
I used to actually have the books for choose your own adventure.
Oh man, yeah, I fucking love that stuff.
Go to page 45 if you make this choice, you know?
Right? It's like Dan got me into Zork.
See?
It's like, damn, dude, this came out in the 80s. Shit, that's old school.
So
Challenging though.
I do have to say, guys, if you like indie games, this month is actually really solid for that.
Oh
So
yeah, absolutely.
This next game is Closer the Distance.
I
I wish I could have seen where
is
you
a slice of life simulator.
wish you could still
Tells a
be
deeply
here,
emotional
see
story
us
about the
both.
connections between family and friends
So,
in the face of tragedy.
police came by to
Unearth
tell us.
long kept secrets, repair strained relationships,
Wouldn't mind
and help your loved ones move on. And it's literally like a life simulation simulator where you get to actually make real choices and have a real, like, heavy story.
Something that unfortunately we are very familiar with.
They're still struggling.
So this one would probably hit a little too close to home, do you think?
Yeah, but I kind of appreciate games that hit me close, like, you know, Still Wakes the
Yeah.
Deep. Dude, that game hit me super hard, and that was okay. It made me appreciate the game more.
Head tomatoes.
And I think it's because you're a dad.
Yeah, like that hit me really
Definitely.
hard.
Why don't you go and have a chat with
I could
Axel?
tell.
He's a mess.
You
Yeah,
haven't
yeah.
seen much after the ending.
But I'm saying, like, this game might be something that might connect with a lot of people, so. Not every game has to be shut your brain off, right? Like, you can
Nah.
enjoy a good narrative experience, and that's why I feel like you're getting here.
Mm-hmm. Narrative experience is always a good idea to have in between a lot of other types of genres of games.
And
That's
Skybound
why
Games,
genres exist.
Skybound Games doesn't publish a lot, but they publish a lot of quality stuff. So, this is not going to be
So it would seem,
not a half-assed attempt at anything.
especially judging by the trailer. But of course, only one way to find out. Get
Yeah,
it for
and it-
yourself and play it.
And you don't have to wait long. It comes out tomorrow, which this podcast will come out tomorrow on YouTube, so you won't be too far behind this time. I'm going to make sure it has a 24-hour window before anyone else gets to watch it. Just so,
So in that case, today
yeah,
it comes out today.
yeah,
Let's future-proof this.
yeah,
podcast.
exactly. I'm trying, like, I know that people get to watch it live on Patreon, but I'm not going to make the people on YouTube wait, 3 days until it really doesn't matter to watch
Yep.
it. So,
So basically, today when this podcast goes live on YouTube, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go, people. There's the plug.
yeah,
We're future-proofing.
he's breaking the fourth wall with more fourth wall breaking.
Yeah.
So this is Chimera.
Chimera.
Oh, Chimera.
Mm-hmm. The only reason I know why it's
Kai, and
pronounced
I
that
said
is
Chai. I
there's
said
several
Chai,
names.
and you said Kai. So you're fine.
Yeah, it's Latin, I think, if I recall. Don't quote me on that. I actually don't know if it is Latin or not. I'll have to look it up. The origins of the word, but it is still a fascinating term. Basically, like, supposedly means mixed beast, because it's basically three beasts in one. Like a strange biological mythical creature.
Yeah. Dude, yeah, you can tell it's hot. My drink is literally like dumping water everywhere. Just from the condensation.
Condensation.
So this stream is brought to you by Body Armor Flash IV for super hydration, so I don't die up here.
And here you sit wearing black. That was the worst idea you've had all day. I'm
Dude,
just
if I didn't, I'd be showing sweat spots all over the place.
Good point.
I put a white shirt on, you'd be seeing me sweating everywhere. I've got
Do you have any dark blue shirts?
Yeah, I've got no, but I'm saying, like, I could have 8 layers of deodorant on right now and I'd still be sweating. Yeah, WrestleQuest was
Good
fucking
point.
WrestleQuest was fucking excellent. You are correct, Let's Maybe. Yes, they did. Let's see. Next on my list is Unrooted, which is for people like me who like Celeste and stuff like that. This is a
Ooh.
very
What about
colorful,
Beatrice?
it's a precision platformer, which some
Oh
people,
yeah, very
some
much
people,
interested.
some people fear and I love.
Yeah, I hate that shit. I hate precision platforming.
I love a good challenge, and for me, platforming is my challenge.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I remember seeing you play Celeste for the first time. Oof.
Remember
Oh,
we
wait,
did,
no, you actually beat it off stream, I think, didn't you?
Yeah, but remember me, Ray, and Murmish did that race on stream, and Murmish took like
that
6 hours to beat it.
That was so fucking hectic.
I can't-
It's
I-
great to hear all of your, well, at least yours and Murmish's rage. Ray's rage.
Yeah, but I can't believe I actually beat it before Ray. I thought Ray was gonna beat me.
Oh yeah, right. But I mean, you've been playing platformers for so damn long.
Yes,
You've got that.
yes, Silver. I'm old. I get it.
No. It's more like experience. You know, you got all that experience in you.
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
Yeah.
ever since your days of Mario and Sonic back when they came out back in the 80s,
You know what I've been
all the way up to now.
You know what I've been playing on my Xbox recently is Sonic Generations again.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're releasing an updated
that I
version.
mentioned Sonic.
Yeah, well, they're releasing an updated version in October, so I've been playing the original.
Yeah, so I heard.
Alright, so next
Nice.
game is called Vladik Brutal.
Yeah. Vladik Brutal. Or Vladik Brutal. Either way. That's what I called it anyway. I just said Vladik Brutal. But I guess it is Brutal.
I
If you can pronounce it like that, yeah.
I figured that's the way it should be pronounced, right?
Mm-hmm. I mean, hey, I found it an interesting shooter. Very grim looking. Bark, bark, bark. Is it hostile? Do I shoot it?
Shoot
Well,
everything!
if it doesn't try to bite you, maybe leave it alone. But as soon as you turn around and tries to bite you, then you can shoot it.
You gotta shoot everything. That's the way to actually play the game.
Right. Fire everything!
Yeah.
You know, I'm getting like Stalker.
Oh my god, what the fuck is that thing? You see that boss?
Not yet. Not yet.
Yeah, that's one
Okay,
thing.
yes.
The only thing I don't
Yeah.
like about YouTube is the latency is very high.
It was a bloody shooter though, isn't it?
Yep, yes it is. Alright, Silver, I'm not gonna give you a wish list, but I'll give you a follow, because I want to keep an eye on it. That's 2 for Silver.
Oh wow, that microwave gun.
Yeah, but Silver hasn't liked any of my games yet, though, so I'm losing this. I'm losing this time.
We'll see, we'll see.
Alright, so
I have not looked at anything you posted in that chat. Don't worry, I don't do that.
So I will tell you guys, 1, that looked great, Silver. 2, this next game
Yeah.
actually blew my mind, because considering what it is, what it cost, and who was the publisher. So keep an eye on that, alright? So check this out. So I think it's called Saigini?
Oh, Signy.
Yeah, Signy. Okay, all guns blazing, right?
Yeah, I saw the trailer for that and I was like, whoa.
So it is
Aside from that.
a modern, like with full cutscenes and everything, shmup game
Yeah.
published by Konami.
Okay, I saw the trailer for this and I was like, so basically this is just a really pretty looking R-Type, but more 3D. Huh. Okay. Hey, I don't mind shmups. I
Because
actually
who
enjoyed
loves
R-Type back
shmups?
in
This
the day.
guy does. This guy loves shmups. And to get a
don't
really,
mind shmups.
really good shmup published by a big publisher, that is insane.
Right? I love the studio name. Keelworks.
And you know what I'm gonna say when I play this? I'm gonna say Silver's favorite line: "Fire everything!"
Fire everything!
Yeah, I'm saying,
Might as
like,
well.
dude, that looks
Yeah, all
great.
guns blazing.
I cannot wait. You know, I'm gonna tell you right now, this is my game, the game of the next 2 weeks, right there, right there. There's my name. Only because it's so rare that we actually get shmup games anymore, like good ones, that I
Agreed.
have to bring attention to one if it actually comes by.
I mean, look at that fucking thing. Look at that fucking trailer, dude. Wow.
Yeah. All right.
Impressive.
Let's see. Next one from Silver is Rattenreich.
Yeah, Rattenreich.
Well, I'm not gonna try and give you an accent I can't perform.
It, it is only German accent. It is
Ah.
easy.
Me and Silver have well, that game
In
is
case you
coming to
weren't
Epic.
aware, yeah, I
Which-
will add Signy actually on my wish list because hey,
Which game's coming to Epic free next Thursday? Which game's that? What, WrestleQuest? If it's WrestleQuest, I'll totally play it. Well, I already own it, but I would tell Silver to get it because he likes wrestling, and it's a great RPG for wrestling. If you like JRPGs and wrestling, play WrestleQuest. There you go. That's.
yeah.
But yeah, so it is a RTS.
Mm-hmm.
I want to mention I am very sad today that Avowed got delayed until the first part of 2025 today.
No, really.
There's too much shit coming out. They have from September to January of next year, Xbox has a game coming out every month from their team.
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
I guess
that
I guess
game's gonna
it's
be
smart.
free on Epic next Tuesday? I mean Thursday? Oh shit, I'll pick it up on Epic. I don't give a fuck where I play it. That shmup game's gonna be free, Silver.
Damn.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
But go
That's
ahead,
quite
Silver.
unusual.
I love the time period, but what draws you to this? Is this the RTS flavor?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Honestly, in honor of Glav, because he loved his RTSs, strategy games in general. They're like, hell yeah, why not? And throw this one in here because, again, why not?
All right, so here's our wacky one of the month so far. What is it called? Okay, Warhammer 40K Speed Freaks, which is a free-to-play racing game in the Warhammer 40K universe.
Which is something I didn't believe would ever be spoken in the same sentence until now.
I mean,
You heard it live, people.
It seriously reminds me of Twisted Metal a bit. So I was like, oh, all right, I'm cool.
You see, I didn't know that because again, I try not to look at the trailers of games you picked, just so as I can be, so you can get my initial reaction.
Yeah, but check out this trailer as it goes on.
Will do. I'm just very astounding that someone finally did it. made a racing game in the Warhammer 40K universe. I honestly didn't think that was possible, but here we are. With vehicles literally matching the style of the races of Warhammer, which is pretty on point, especially the orcs. I mean, come on, look at their vehicles.
Trailer looks great.
Looks some pretty cool designs too for their vehicles.
Yeah.
Definitely looks like they put some work into it, which is good. Conan,
Yeah.
because the orcs speak like they're fucking British.
Yeah.
Crumping, speeding. No, really. Have you ever played Warhammer 40K Dawn of War?
No, I haven't. I haven't played the Dawn of War game.
Well, if you ever feel the need to play that RTS and you play as the orcs, you will see what I mean. They all sound fucking British.
What'd you think of the trailer,
Dumb.
Silver?
Dumb British, but they sound British. Wow, yeah. That is definitely high octane, as they would call it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't even read the description when I said that, by the way. I promise you, I wasn't reading the description. I just that just word came to me, and then I looked at the description as I was saying, I was like, oh shit, I literally just, wow. Well, how the fuck? Wow, okay.
All
Read
right,
my mind, wouldn't you?
All right, so next one for Silver.
That's
Oh, go
definitely
ahead.
flashy.
Yeah.
That's definitely flashy. Pretty insane for a Warhammer 40K franchise, though. I've got to say, I'm surprised this hasn't been done sooner. Because especially like like a Demolition Derby or as you said, a Twisted Metal styled Warhammer 40k game would have actually suited that pretty damn well.
Yeah. All right. So next game from
Surprised it wasn't
Silver
sooner.
is Banishing You.
Banishing.
You shouldn't have.
Oh, you shouldn't have. You've got a lot farther than you should have. But then you haven't met Frank Horrigan either. You'll rise over, beauty. Time to die.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sorry. Just quoting Frank Horrigan from Fallout.
It's fine. I got the reference actually. So what about this game was appealing to you? I know it's a visual novel, but
I was gonna say, yeah, visual novel. What can I say? I have not had enough of these games to play.
I see. I read the description. I get where Silver's onto this. He's like, navigate passive-aggressive comments, flirtatious strangers, and unravel a quest that could save or doom both of you. No, but he needs to passive-aggressive comment.
Well, yeah, I mean, unfortunately, I'm pretty good at being passive-aggressive. I know.
Yeah, totally reliable delivery service though. Like, yeah, that game released almost day one on Epic. Yeah, they're willing to toss out that money. I'm telling you, Konami's probably willing to take it. They gotta fund their Metal Gear Solid remakes
Too right.
and the Silent Hill remake
Yep.
and the remake of those remakes once they're done with those remakes.
Oh boy, and here they go. On the fucking remake streak like how Capcom has been on.
Well, to be fair, I mean they do have some great franchises. It's just they have no idea what to do with them anymore.
Well, who are we talking about, Konami or Capcom?
Konami.
Well, I mean, no one trusts Konami. Look what they did with Metal Gear Solid Survive.
So, this is
saying that.
a very interesting game. This is a speedy, like, parkour platformer called Eden Genesis. It's got a cyberpunk aesthetic, which, automatically will give Silver the cyber boner. But yeah, like, it's meant to be, like, you don't have to do speed running of it, but it has a speed run mode, right? And it's basically, the levels are made to be, like, you can do it like speedrunners, where you can, if you do it right, can hit all the platforms correctly, where you build more and more and more and more and more speed. So yeah,
Interesting concept.
Yeah, so it's from the people that made Eterna Noctis, which I loved their game, which was like a action platformer from the bowels of hell. This is their kind of like cyberpunk story where they're gonna give you speedy platforming as the aesthetic of the game. So you're trying to help somebody who has became ill because they got cybernetic implants that fucked them all up, and your challenge is to hurry up and get to, the places that are going to help you survive as quickly as possible, which would be speedrunning, kind of like story inclusion in it. And yeah, it's like a 32-bit cyberpunk platformer.
I like how they actually have an in-game story reason as to why why speedrunning is like encouraged but not mandatory.
Exactly.
That's kind of unique. I will say that's actually pretty unique. Although there are other games that have done that, but not in this kind of style, I don't think.
And I did check; speedrunning is not required. So. All right, so funny enough, Silver's next game is Intravenous 2, which I already have a copy of because I am a naughty little boy and can get stuff ahead of time. But go ahead, Silver. Tell me why you want to play a game that I can play. I'm just being a dick. Sorry.
Wow, you dick.
Go ahead, Silver. Go ahead.
Wow.
No, I love the style of the game.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I played Hotline Miami, but I also am a huge fan of stealth games. You know me.
Yeah, these games will punish you if you're not stealthy.
I take pride in being decent at stealth games. Hence why I like games that have stealth mechanics that are optional. I try to favor stealth over going it loud. Like Payday 2, for instance.
I'm telling
Kinda
you
why I
what,
prefer
Sober,
doing
if that's the case,
stealth.
you need to play the new Star Wars game.
Oh,
Yeah, they have a lot of stealth in Star Wars Outlaws, man. A lot.
makes sense. Because we play as a scoundrel that isn't exactly,
Yeah, and no, I mean,
combat trained.
you would definitely, definitely work out.
But it's 70 bucks, 70 quid. I'm like, ugh.
No, it's $15.
Oh, why?
You
I don't.
get Ubisoft Plus for 1
Yeah.
month, beat the game, and then cancel your subscription.
Yeah, but then I'd have to focus on that, and then I won't be able to do the bet.
I know, that's the best part! Then we can play Suicide Squad.
I hate you.
Didn't you know there was a method to my madness, though?
He's trying. He's really trying, guys. You hear that? He's fucking trying.
I mean,
He's doing
listen,
this on purpose.
we have to be entertaining, so...
Yeah, and then you have to be devious.
Alright, next one on the list is Creatures of Ava.
Hmm.
Well,
Which,
this-
in case you didn't hear, is also coming to Game Pass.
Yes. So it is a creature collecting game. An action-adventure creature saver game.
Oh.
So it's not really like... There's different, like...
Very different from Pokemon, because you don't use them to fight.
No, but you
What
do
do you-
take pictures of them, so it's like Pokemon Snap.
And I see that some of them look fugly and some of them are cute.
Yeah. Like, there is action in the game, but it's not the main, focus of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I can see. Yeah, I can see what it's going for. Yeah, why not? It's basically well, I mean, to put it in the simplest terms possible, without trying to bash it or anything, or make it seem like it's just copying something else. But yeah, it is pretty much its own version of Pokemon Snap, but with more to it.
Yeah, way more
But,
to it.
And that, like the way you capture the creatures too, using that what is that stuff? It's
Yeah.
a strange tool. But look at that, that's adorable as fuck.
Yeah,
That is adorable.
the game's bright and colorful and vibrant.
Oh yes, yes, absolutely. Look at those colors. Look how they stand out. Although hopefully it's not going to be too bloomy, because that can kind of distract.
I would say I think this game's gonna be like one of those under the radar hits for Game Pass, because it's not big enough where people are gonna notice it if it wasn't on Game Pass. But as a Game Pass game, I think enough people are gonna give it a shot where it might actually really take off, especially in the streaming landscape, because a lot of people like to have those cute games like that.
Hello? Are you there?
I think it would appeal to a young audience as well. As I think it's an all-rounder in my opinion.
Yeah, that looks excellent.
It actually looks pretty chill, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
And hey, we can always do more chill games.
Exactly.
It doesn't always have to be whack, get frustrated at something and all that stuff. No. What the? Whoa, that's a big fucking creature.
Yeah. Next on the list is Planetaries.
You see, I had the opportunity to put quite a few survival games in there, but I was like, you know what, that seems a bit much from what I saw of how many there were in the first 15 days of August. I was like, let's only include 1 or 2. Let's not include 6 or 7 of them.
There's a lot of them.
So
yeah.
go so I had 1 or 2 of them here, or maybe just the 1, because I didn't see another one. But I was like, I'll let it simmer for a little.
Hey, look, he's got a lightsaber.
You can't call him that.
What? It's a saber made out of light. Not lightsaber TM, just lightsaber. Right?
I'm pretty sure that's a mining tool.
Oh, I'm talking about the one he
Yeah,
defeats the creature with.
Oh. Well, then we call them light swords
Yeah.
or
yeah.
photon blades.
Sorry,
I guess.
I'm not under copyright. It's a lightsaber. Fuck 'em.
No, it's just that in other games I've heard they've been called photon.
Yeah, we gotta call them.
photon
We gotta
blades.
call them glow sticks.
Oh God, no! That sounds so. I don't
Generic?
know. Yeah, generic. Like, but the glow sticks only do harm if you really hit somebody with them, and they don't cut people because, you know, it's a flexible freaking glow stick, flexible light. Well, that uses fluorescent liquid.
All
to
right, so
illuminate.
this next game is literally based on the
That hover
yeah.
I'm sorry, but that hover animation. Oh, I'm falling! Ah! I'm like, dude, you have to be so animate. Using a fucking jetpack. Come on.
All right, so this next
It's
game
hilarious.
is based on an anime that I literally just finished watching.
Oh, just so you know, that game actually does have co-op, multiplayer, or whatever.
That's awesome. All right, so that time I got reincarnated as a slime.
Hmm. Yes, I'd heard about that one.
Yeah, it's getting a game on August 7th. And I literally just finished watching the anime not like 2 weeks ago.
Nice. Hey, look at that. You can get through anime, unlike me. Who still hasn't watched all of Season 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen or
I mean, listen,
Season 1 of Chainsaw Man.
right now I'm watching High School DxD.
Yeah, I have that on my list.
Yeah,
All of them.
it's kind of hard to watch it with kids around when there's boobs like every 5 seconds, but you know, I watch it in my room. My daughter walked in the other day when I was watching it, and she was like, "What the fuck are you watching, Dad?" And I was like,
You were panic pausing as that.
yeah, panic pausing while their tits on the screen. Yeah, it's great. But no,
Seriously?
yeah. But no, to
Oops.
be honest with you, I'm actually pretty excited about this because unlike every other fucking anime game, at least it's not an arena battler. This is an actual RPG game, but it's a side-scrolling action RPG, which is different.
Which I suppose kind of fits.
And it has city building mechanics in it.
Hmm.
Yeah, so I thought it was at least better than, you know, the normal slop we get, which is like generic arena battler, generic arena battler 2, generic arena battler 3.
Mm. Yeah, and we can name those games on the tips of our tongues, but we probably won't.
Yeah, you know how many of those that that Bandai Namco has put out? And they're like, oh, fuck.
I know, after making God Eater 3, their quality of games, anime-style games, have dropped.
And at least to be fair, this one's only $50. It's not one of the ones where they try and charge you like.
Yes,
I'm working through the Suicide Squad, Seki. I heard that's pretty good. I can only watch one thing at a time though. If I start splitting my time between anime, I don't end up watching anything. Like I finished Delicious in Dungeon, and then went to that time I got reincarnated as a slime, and now I'm doing High School DxD. All waiting for One Punch Man to finally come back because we know season 3 is on the way.
Speaking of, I still need to finish watching Spy X Family. Oops.
See?
Season 2, I don't think we finished watching that. I need to poke the lads, slap them around the head a bit and say, "Oi!"
They get
I have
Abe
an anime
on
to
it.
finish.
Abe was the best person to get people to do things. He'll just bug you until you do it. Alright.
Right?
Okay, so there's 2 games called Let Me Out, but I already figured out which one's which, so that's great. Let Me Out is Silver's next game.
Let me out. Yeah. A horror game, would you look at that?
A big surprise, guys. Big surprise.
See, I have horror games.
Yes.
Still.
So Silver really put a surprise in there when he played a horror game.
Okay. Yeah.
I'd be
I
more
did.
surprised about the cutesy game first.
Which was the first on the list.
Exactly. He put his cute foot forward.
Lol.
He's like, ew, I'm cute.
Oh, God. Don't let me say that ever again.
Best part is that's gonna be on the internet forever.
Fuck. No, edit it out.
Fuck no.
Oh, come on.
You know how many mistakes
Please.
I've made that I didn't edit out? You're screwed, bro.
Oh no.
Plus, let's maybe heard it. So yeah.
Tokuga.
So now
Nani.
you're in big trouble.
Nani desu ka? Anyway.
So, alright, that's a pretty good one. I like that. Let's see. My next one is quite, how do we put it? Unique. Cat Quest 3.
The way you said that.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, though, is Cat Quest is actually not a bad game series at all.
Yeah, I think I actually tried to play I think it's Cat's Quest 2. Or was that something else? No, I think that game was called Costume Quest. There you go.
Cat Quest is so cute, and it actually is pretty damn good.
Filled with beautiful islands, swarming with pirates. The world is free for you to explore from top to
It's a furry open world.
Some places might be more pearl.
Look at the cute little kitty cats.
Interact with all the
Yeah,
characters.
but look at there's dungeon crawling and exploration.
Mm.
Be rewarded with
Mm.
treasure and loot beyond your wildest dreams.
Yeah.
But don't feel like you need to be a solo sailor.
You play as the perverteer.
And there's local co-op.
Equip any
Hey.
short-range or long-range weapon and use weapon swap.
All right, I'm gonna send this to you, Silver. You and your dad can 100% it.
Fiercest kitty in the 7 seas.
Like, I'm the best kitty in the 7 seas, Dad. They'll be like, yes, son, you are.
Wow.
Bringing families together through the love of cats.
Crikey.
Hell, there's even fucking boat combat, and it looks better than Skull and Bones.
Ow. Shh.
This is the first quadruple A cat game.
Yeah. You know you done fucked up if a fucking game that has nothing to do with well actually no actually I guess it does have something to do with pirates. Well, which is mostly like exploration.
Yeah.
You know you done fucked up when the game that's mostly about exploration has better fucking boat combat than your game. Oh, and guess what?
Truth
Your
hurts.
ship doesn't run out of stamina.
Exactly. Truth hurts, man. I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry. Not sorry.
I think they removed the ship stamina mechanic there.
I
I
have
think they
to.
said they were gonna.
I think I'm actually gonna go back to it and visit it. I already own the game. Might as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
what's the
thank you.
worst they do? You go back to it, see if it's any better, and then report on it, right?
It's still yeah. You got back and it's still shit. Oh, well.
Well, that's what I said about Payday 3, right? Still shit.
Oh yeah, yeah. And you still want to play it?
Of course.
I kind of don't, but you know.
I want to play Redfall. What does that fucking say? I mean,
Yeah, that's a good point. It means you have bad taste in games. Just kidding. I'm kidding.
no, because I
I'm
don't.
kidding, Tim. I'm kidding.
No. It's just I don't believe anybody's opinion until I try it myself.
Yeah, that's understandable. But since I have played Payday 3 in several intervals, it hasn't got any better.
You can't call yourself a video game reviewer if you don't review good video games yourself. You can't be like, the internet told me this is bad, so it's bad.
Well, that's why I decided to play it and find out for myself. And
Exactly.
lo and behold, it's still bad. Oh, wow, enemies can hear your real voice. Oh, shit, it's one of those games.
Alright, Silver's gotta play this so I can hear him scream and run. No, actually, Mermish
um,
has to play this.
Tim, the description says it's a co-op multiplayer body cam horror game.
No, but I want to hear Mermish, because Mermish will scream like a little girl. You know he
I'll tell you
will.
what, I'll try to convince him to play this with me.
Yeah.
They'll be like, okay, Mermich, I have a game for us to finally play together, because we haven't played anything, just you and I, in fucking ages. and I mean ages. Last thing we probably played together was fucking RoboQuest, but I'm like, well, I could play that with 3 other people, so it doesn't count. Does not count if I could play with other people.
And before Tim
But-
talks about the other game, what other game?
Oh.
I've still got a lot of games on my list, sir.
Yep, I only had 12. Tim had
Alright.
23.
Listen,
I counted.
I excel at
Smaller spiders.
I excel at things, sir. I don't strive to do
Mm.
anything but just be the best, which means the most, I guess. But remember,
Well, I don't
remember
like to boast.
actually while I come up with the rest of my list, though, you have to pick your games
Mhm.
for the month out of yours. 'Cause
Oh,
we gotta
good
hear it. We gotta hear it.
Mm.
You won last month.
Usually, yeah.
You won last month. Now the pressure's on.
Ooh. Yes.
All right, next game for me is Preserve, which is a relaxing puzzle nature building game in which you flourish a vibrant ecosystem by placing plants and animals to create the perfect symbiosis to your liking. So basically, you're trying to create the perfect natural environment for things.
Hmm. Sounds challenging.
Yeah. Believe me, I've already played some of it. I can tell you.
Oh, you're going to attract the attention of Mermit Ray because it reminds me of Dwarf Romantic.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And the cool
That is
part is
very
it
reminiscent to Dwarf Romantic.
has a card system that it uses for animals. Animals and like
Ooh.
natural like rain and stuff like that is all card based.
Nice. Yeah, definitely bring this up to those two.
Let's
Yeah.
see. Next game on my list is an old series that I'm happy is back. And that is Steam World Heist 2. I promise I can speak. But I like the Steam
I've
World
never played
Heist
the
game.
first one.
And I'm the art director.
I've
of
never played the
Steam World
first one,
Heist
but I
2.
know it's out there.
Today we're gonna play through one of
I think it's
the
actually on
missions
Steam.
you'll encounter
Oh,
in
no,
this
sorry.
game. Blow up
Oh,
a few
fucking Steam.
Royal Navy
Sure, it's
ships
on
and
Steam.
play
I
around
mean,
with
I
some of
think
the
it's on
game's
Game
items
Pass,
and
actually.
systems.
Yep. And you can
Yeah.
it says turn-based combat in a tactical style game. It's another pirate style game, which is already better than Skull and Bones.
Later in the
Sorry,
game,
what
you'll fill these with torpedoes, lasers, and other upgrades.
Ubisoft,
But for
it
now,
deserves a
we're
lot
very
of shit.
early in the story, so we've yet
They
to
really
learn
do.
what's
They
dangerous.
do, but I feel like people giving shit to Star Wars is dumb as fuck. I don't know.
If we're going to
Play it
play,
first,
feel
people.
free to
Yeah,
pause
exactly.
the
Like
music.
all of us content creators got to play the game early.
And away
And we all released our content, which is why you got your bonus video of me playing the game, right? And
Yep.
all the content creators who have played it have been getting attacked by saying we're all getting paid to play it, where none of us were paid. We all just
I saw
played it.
Ryan's, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
And
yeah,
because it's
he's
positive,
playing because it got
everybody hates
sponsored, yeah. Yeah, right? I mean, when I saw Ryan's videos on it, I was like, actually, this doesn't look that bad. What the fuck?
Uh-oh.
We've added a custom
You know.
difficulty slider
Oh.
for
I
those
thought
who
I
need
mean,
their
so-
experience tailor-made.
No? I can still hear.
Uh-oh. What's going on?
Uh-oh. You can't hear me? Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Uh-oh. Alright, now I can hear. Okay, you back to
I
the...
can still hear you.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
No, my headset fucking clicked off.
But
for a
don't
second.
worry, there'll be plenty
Oh.
more to find.
Can you hear me then?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay, good, good, good.
Alright.
Nothing
Yeah,
like
for
that.
some reason, like, my headset stopped working for a second. I think I stepped on the cord. Alright,
Whoopsie.
next game is Shoulders of Giants Ultimate. Which, Shoulders of Giants is a game I played on Epic, but it's finally coming to Steam with all the DLC and all the additions and updates that it had from before. And it's actually an incredibly wild, like, hack and slash roguelike game. And I had a lot of fun with it on Epic, but now you're getting, like, the pinnacle, you know, ultimate edition of the game, and I believe it's gonna be pretty cheap. I mean, it already has a demo. But yeah, like, you can play it in co-op, you can... It's a lot of fun. You can modify your character in a lot of different ways. And it's a great little roguelike experience with your friends. well, friend, because it's only 2-player co-op. But literally, as you saw in the trailer, you can throw balls, you can throw cars as like different displayable things. It's actually very
Oh,
very
I can tell that's gonna be one. It's gonna be one hell of a physics playground.
yeah, and
You know me. I love physics.
you can do a lot of different
Crazy abilities.
yeah,
too
crazy
right.
abilities and stuff, right?
Cool.
Yeah, so I highly
Alright.
recommend checking this out when it comes out because I've already played it before and it was good then. I imagine it's only better now.
Yeah, I sure hope so. Considering it's been on Epic for how long?
Year? I think.
Oh, yeah, I wish I'd heard of this sooner. Unfortunately, I hadn't heard of it until just now.
All right, next one on the list is Goya Yota. This is a Spanish-made, non-action focused 3D puzzle adventure game. So it's not really action focused, it's more puzzle focused, but it's like Legend of Zelda if it was only puzzles.
Yeah, I'm just gonna call that Goya Yota.
Yeah,
Alright,
and
how the fuck are you supposed to pronounce that?
and to give you guys a clue, you will be seeing this later this month on my Twitch channel because they have contacted me to promote their game. So I will not be able to review it, but you will watch me play. On the 13th when it comes out, I'll be playing it for an hour and a half. If not more on my own accord, but yeah.
Hey.
But yeah, I can't say that it's going to be excellent, but I would recommend that you check out the game yourself or check out and watch me play. Because it looks neat, and I like the idea of having to get through puzzles as long as they're not overly complicated or complicated for only the point of just trying to extend the length of the game. That's one part that actually does drives me quite insane.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so here we go. Here's our one game that I would recommend, but I personally probably won't play much of. And that is Level 0 Extraction, which is an extraction shooter, which I don't really tend to play very often. But it does look terrifying. And, I mean, if you want to be scared, I guess that's cool.
Oh yeah, I think I've heard of this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I heard about this one.
Yeah, with the
I've seen the trailer
aliens.
for it, yeah. Yep. Didn't we see this at a game show?
Yeah. So now it's actually coming out.
Nice.
Which is funny because it's literally an indie game published by Tiny Build, and it looks, very polished and something that a lot of people would enjoy. So
I'll tell you what, this is basically what bringing something back from the dead here. What Dead Dozen could have been.
yep.
Ooh, ouch.
A lot of people compare this to Alien Isolation, but with actual combat. And if that's the case on a scare factor, then it's going to be an amazing game. And I do have to say, I love the name of their sale. Tiny Build has an Everything Must Go sale going on right now. That's fucking weird. All right, so here's
Well,
one.
sadly, because it's an asymmetrical multiplayer game,
I know.
they aren't my forte. Too bad, honestly. Too bad.
I mean, don't you play those
But
type
anyway.
of games anyway?
Not asymmetrical games, no.
I mean, is
Not like
no,
Dead by Daylight. That kind of thing, what I'm
that's
talking about.
true because technically it's not so much like Murky Waters. It's more like
No, Murky Waters is purely cooperative.
yeah, exactly. And then there's PvPvE. Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, so the next game on my list is Tavern Manager Simulator. I very rarely put simulator games on my list, but I feel like running a tavern in a D&D style environment would be fun. All we need
Crossroads Inn.
all we need is Finn and Tolan in the tavern, and it'd be a great hit.
Oh god. You know what? play the prologue and then create your character, and then
Yeah.
create Finn.
Yeah, but the cool part is you actually cook like mutton steaks. You do the whole bar.
Oh
thing.
god, oh god, no! You actually have to. Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh no! I thought it was like top-down view. I didn't realize it was first person. Oh no!
Yeah, and you have to serve it. Look at that shit.
Oh no! Oh no! I think eventually that would start to frustrate me.
You know,
If I was ever play this. As much as I love simulators, yes, I actually do like simulator games. But the good
hey,
ones.
look at it, it's Pukey McGee's sister. At the end.
Oh my god, no.
Yeah, wait till you get to the end of the video. It's Pukey McGee's sister. But no, honestly, it is a Mario game, but there's some simulators that I enjoy. And I think I would enjoy this one only because, like, you're running a bar and you're cooking food and stuff like that. As long as it doesn't... Yeah, see what I mean at the end? Yeah, Pukey McGee's sister.
No, dear, I can't believe you remember Pookie McGee.
Yeah, that's one
It's
of my
been a couple of weeks.
That's my favorite character. What are you talking about?
Seriously?
Yeah.
It was just a joke character that me and Dan
Yeah.
created, honestly.
Yeah, dude, I love Pukey McGee. I miss him.
Hey, did you read his backstory?
No,
He started
I-
to look like his character.
I didn't do
Yeah,
that.
he actually has a backstory.
Nice.
I've written it in short notice.
So, the next game I have is literally a remake of one of my favorite Sam & Max games, which is The Devil's Playground.
I've never played a Sam & Max game. Ever.
What?
I used to watch the cartoon.
Dude, Silver, yeah, okay, you got homework, bud.
Hey, I've never played Tex Murphy games either, and that's technically even older than Sam
Yeah, but
Max.
Tex Murphy's harder. Sam & Max is more fun.
I mean, yeah, Tex Murphy is more like real investigation shit, though. Like, you gotta pay attention to the
This
details.
is like
get your fucking notes.
excellent early on, Telltale game stuff. Before they started taking on IPs they couldn't afford. But yeah, like
Hey,
this
is a Wolf Among Us too.
This is a full remaster of the last Sam & Max game.
Shouldn't I be waking up about now?
But yeah, it's fucking great. Sam & Max is a series I'd recommend for everybody to try.
Heard a lot about you guys.
If you get a chance to check out the remastered versions, they're all pretty cheap, and they're definitely they have a lot of quality of life things built into them that does make it way more fun to play today rather than the original.
Who do you feel sorry for the most? Sam or Max?
Probably.
Sam's the dog, right?
Yeah, probably Sam. Right.
Yeah, because Max is annoying as shit.
Yeah.
Oh my word.
But yeah, it's a great.
Great quality though.
Yeah.
It could be like it's a whole movie, right? It could be a whole movie in of itself.
That's why I love that stuff. Like Sam & Max is great. Great stuff. Great stuff. I can't recommend enough. All right, here is my shining. This next game is my shining star of the PC game show. The one demo that I played literally was like, when this game comes out, I need to play it. So, it is I Am Your Beast.
Do you remember showing me this?
Yeah, it's coming out this month on the 15th. This is very much a game that Silver would like. It's you have to try and take out everybody as effectively as possible.
Yeah. I remember just how flashy the freaking combat is.
Captain, deploy the demolition squad.
Oh my word. Just look at that. The crazy shit you can do. Yeah. I love stuff like this.
Yeah.
It's a game that doesn't take itself seriously. It just lets you go fucking nuts. I mean, look at that fucking tightrope walking, running.
So yeah, I thought you'd appreciate that one for sure. That
Oh,
comes out on the
definitely.
15th. Let's see.
I can't believe I missed this. And I looked at the 15th all the way down to the 16th too, just in case.
Next one is
How did I
Slap.
miss this?
If you like yourself some cutesy games, this is a swordplay dungeon crawler called Slash Quest, which is a lot more on the lighthearted side. But it's basically you have a giant sword and you need to kill enemies and complete puzzles using your giant ass fucking sword. Yeah, your sword literally gets bigger and bigger and more powerful as you go along.
I'm like, I can't stop.
Or you put a bomb at the end of your sword to put it in a cauldron.
So many innuendos I could make.
Yeah, but dude, it actually looks fucking incredible. Really.
Great art style.
Yeah.
But the fact that the sword gets longer. As I said,
Yeah.
so many opportunities for innuendos.
And from a very unknown, studio and stuff, I'm very impressed. And it comes with a demo. Always check out the
Big,
demo.
big green pillow.
Yep.
And Mother Gaia Studio. And the publisher, Noodle Cake.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, they win the awards for the most hilarious developer and publisher names. Hands down. Oh my god, fucking Noodle Cake. That's amazing.
Yeah. Like I
Alright,
said, that
you
that
get a 10 out of 10 for me for name.
Hey, see? Look at that. Alright, and the
Oh my
last
God.
one is
Wow.
actually a game I'm taking part in a competition where if I win, you win a Steam Deck.
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Yeah, it's called Phantom Spark. This is going to remind you of PlayStation old school racing games.
Hmm. Ooh. Oh wow. Hello, Wipeout, but not
Yeah.
Wipeout.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So, what the point is this is a very Wipeout inspired game, where it actually keeps a worldwide leaderboard. And there's going to be a competition when this kind of game comes out for Dare Drops people, where if you come in the highest in the leaderboard out of the Dare Drop people, you win a Steam Deck. They will send you a Steam Deck to your house.
Ooh.
So, which is fucking
Fancy.
wild. Yeah, which is fucking wild if you think about it. You're literally gonna get a Steam Deck delivered to your house. But yeah, it looks like a cool Wipeout inspired game. I'm actually really excited for it. Do I feel real hopeful about being the best in the world at it? No. but I think I'd have a lot of fun with it because I used to enjoy the fuck out of Wipeout? Yeah, sure.
Well,
So,
as the saying goes, and how often Dan has said it, you can always try.
yep, you can always try. But alright, everybody, thank
Why
you
not?
so much for making it to the end of this hot, humid, and oppressive podcast. I can't believe I'm not sweating any more than I am, but I've actually managed to hold on a bit.
I cast burning hands.
Yeah, dude, it's still like I look over. There's a thermometer on my fan that says it's 83, even with the fan blowing on me, and I'm like, But yeah, yeah. Thank you for checking out the podcast. Whether you're here watching live, thank you to the Patreon supporters, or you watch this on YouTube the next day. I really appreciate you all, and I hope you enjoy the show. Silver, what did you pick as your game for the game of the next 2 weeks?
Demon Somnia.
Okay, Demons.
Why
Somnia
not?
for you? I am going to, before I get out of here, put my game in there, so that way I don't forget, because I'm probably gonna go hide and get out of the heat after this. So
Fine soldiers.
I don't feel like I would remember if I did it later.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, so
That's why last podcast I did it as soon as we were done, or while we were still talking. I was like, yeah, I gotta do it now.
Pick of the month. There you go. All right, it is locked in. I mean, how often do I get to pick a shmup as my game of the month?
I know, right?
All right, so let's check out really quick the Prime game stuff real quick. Prime Gaming free games for August. Because we want to give people the opportunity to get free games, because why not? All right. 20 games this month. Okay, so today, SteamWorld Heist, which is the first one, is going to be free. Deus Ex Mankind Divided is free. Tomb Raider, The Angel of Darkness is free. And Tomb Raider, The Last Revelation Plus Chronicles are all free today. Let's see. Gravity Circuit, fucking great. South of the Circle, also great. Loop Hero, also great. Trekoviomi and Kraken Academy on August 8th are all free. Baldur's Gate 2 Enhanced Edition. Beholder 3. Hard West 2 On Guard, wow. And Stray Gods, a role-playing musical, are all free on the 15th. Man, Prime Gaming.
Oh, Stray Gods, nice.
Yeah, it's fucking.
I want that game.
They're killing it right now. Grime Definitive Edition, pretty solid game. Kiwi, which Mermich and Ray really liked. Figment 2 Creed Valley is on the 22nd. Young Souls, I remember that game. That is a beat-em-up game, actually. And the 29th is Arcade Paradise, Industria, which we played on the channel, and the College Atlas. Wow, there's actually some really, really good stuff coming free from Prime this month.
I did miss you playing Industria. I do know what that game is.
Industria 2 is coming soon.
I was looking forward to playing it, but then, I heard about, the things.
Yeah, it's called the Backlog of Doom. Right?
Don't remind me.
But all right, guys, thank you so much for spending the time with us today. Yeah, and until next time, which will be on August 16th, Silver, say the thing.
Schlong out.